so before we begin, solar system, does anybody know anything about the solar system? Like, what's your favorite planet? Mars? Earth? We live here.
I got
Jupiter?
That's what I was reading.
Okay. Saturn, because she's got the rings. Alright, so we have 8 planets that science has approved being planets. And we have one dwarf planet known as Pluto. He's not as loved as the other planets, so they kind of cast him aside. He's too small. Starting with Mercury, that's the closest planet to the sun. And then you got Venus, Earth, Mars. And this picture doesn't show it, but there's actually an asteroid belt that separates the inner solar system and the outer solar system. The outer solar system being your gas giants of Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus, and then Pluto's left out. Alright, so when we look at articles that have information that is real, y'all were talking about nonfiction and fiction. Would this be considered nonfiction or fiction?
Fiction.
Nonfiction. It'd be considered nonfiction because this is scientific information. So when we look at articles, they're kind of set up in paragraphs like this. This is a little easier to read. But if I'm looking at an article and I'm trying to get the most information out of that article, what's a way that I can kind of pinpoint the information that I need to know? Highlight it. And that's, you can actually highlight information like the text. So I can highlight this, and so the solar system is made up of the sun and all the smaller objects that move around it. And okay, so let's say I want to do this. Let's see if they'll let me highlight on here. Nope, it's not gonna let me do it. Well, on your computers, normally it'll let you highlight and you can keep that information so that when you look back, it's easier for you to read, right? So highlighting is a good way. What's another way I can gather information of a text? It's similar to highlighting. What do you think? Do what? If I'm not highlighting, I can also underline it. Now I can't underline on this smartboard, but if let's see. Can I do that for this? Nope, it's not gonna let me do it. But underlining is another way that I can gather the most important information that I'm reading. So when I gather this information, do I want to keep it in the words that that's in the text right here?
Yeah.
How would I make it easier for myself to read it?
Put it in your words.
Put it in your own words. It's very good. So I'll take the information and I'll copy and paste everything down, right?
Yes, sir. No.
Why wouldn't I do that?
I think that's a question over here.
So would I just copy everything word for word down on my paper, right?
No.
Why not?
Because they'll think you just write what you see on the thing, then they probably give you a grade.
So if I put it in my own words, am I going to like shorthand, like shorten the sentences to where I can understand it?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so let's look at this information. So we've got the solar system is made up of the sun and all the smaller objects that move around it. Apart from the sun, the largest members of our solar system are the 8 major planets. So we said that the nearest to the sun are 4 small rocky planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. And then there's the asteroid belt. Let's see, I'm gonna take that off. A region that has millions of rocky objects. Y'all know, have you ever heard of asteroids?
I have.
Yeah. So in our solar system, we've got these asteroid belts that wrap around the inner planets, and they keep them separated from the outer planets. Now, some of us mentioned some big planets. Which planet of the gas giants is the largest? Does anyone know? You know?
Earth.
No. He's not a gas giant. You're almost close. You're gonna say Saturn? Okay. Saturn is the second largest. Not the sun.
Jupiter.
Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet, and some scientists believe that Jupiter if given the opportunity, it would have become its own star. So, this information, I look through my information, and then I say, okay, what do I want to do with this information to help me understand it better, right? Well, that's what we're going to talk about next. So, you're going to go on yourself. I'm going to give y'all a planet to research, but you're going to go on Canva. Let's see. .com. And what I want you guys to do is we're going to make a flyer about a planet. Now, I'm going to show you how to do it first, and then I'm going to let y'all do y'all's turn on it, okay? Where is the flyer at?
Can you,
Yeah.
can we get our,
Oh, I think I've been on here before.
I'm going to give you an iPad to use.
I've been on here.
You've been on Canva before?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to got big ones.
Our class made flyers.
Oh, your class made flyers? Okay, well then you're real good at it. Alright, so let's see. We're going to create a blank poster. And I'm going to show y'all how to do it first, and then, so since I'm talking, Isaiah, we need to stay in our seat. Since I'm talking about the solar system to you guys, I'm going to only do the broad of the information. So, let's see. I want to do, okay, skip door. Alright, I'm going to,
What do you think they got for coronavirus courses on there?
let's see. I'm going to add elements. And I'm going to look up something that goes with what I'm talking about. So I'm going to type the solar system. Alright, so that's going to show me some pictures. Now, I'm not going to use these with the crowns because I know that you have to pay for that, but I'm going to use this one right here because it's got the solar system on it. So here's my solar system. I'm going to line it up. Now, for your poster, what I want you to do is I want you to have your first page have at least one picture and then the title of what you're talking about, whether you get the earth or you get the sun. Let's see, text.
You can make it
So we're gonna add a heading. Y'all know what a heading is? What's a heading?
title.
It's the title, yeah. So we're gonna put the solar system. And then I'm gonna move this down. It'll let me.
Like the title or the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna move the title down. Alright, so that's gonna be my first page. I want at least one picture of what you're talking about, either it be a planet or the asteroids. And then I want you to add another page. And then find another, go to your elements again, and you can type up what you looked at first time. Alright, let's see. What should I put next? Don't have this in it, sure doesn't have to get rid of it. I guess I can use this one, since it's next. This also is a picture of the solar system. I'm gonna readjust it, and then I want you to give me 5 facts from the information that you read. Okay? So you'll type in, like you'll say facts, and then give me a list 1 through 5 of either what you found out about the Earth or what you found out about the planet Jupiter. So just give me 5 facts for each. Okay? Got a question? What's your question?
Where we get the courses from? Oh,
So you're going to look at that website that I showed y'all, ESA Space for Kids. It's got a list right on the bottom of the article, so you can select.
which one you
You're
want?
going to find me some facts. So look at what you're reading. Like I could put, okay, my first fact would be the solar system is made of the sun and all the small objects that move around it. Apart from the sun, fact two would be the largest members of the solar system, other than the sun, is the 8 major planets. And then I could say my third fact would be rocky planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. And then our gas giants is Jupiter, what was that? Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Uranus. Make sense? So you're gonna read through this article, or one of the articles that you select, because I did the solar system, so y'all pick either Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Or you can do Pluto, since he's left out most of the time. And just find me 5 good facts about each, about your topic. Okay? So when you go on your Canva, that second page, you're gonna add a second picture, because I want at least 2 pictures, and then you're gonna add your 5 topics. You think you can do that for me? Awesome sauce. Alright, so let's see.
Wait, so do we have to keep clicking back and forth to go keep the questions?
Well, you'll just have to go to your site that you're looking up your information and just say, okay, this is something I want to put in, and then you'll go and put that in as one of your facts. Okay?
How do you?
It's okay, go ahead and ask. No? Okay. Alright, so what did I add? So like I said, you're just gonna put facts and list 1 and just do 1 through 5. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna pass out these tablets and let's see if we can get started. I'll tell you what we